Warning, I do not own any of these clips in this video. If you are a little curious about the anime in this video, please support the creators by watching it on Hulu, Funimation, Crunchyroll, Netflix, Toonami, Verve, and YouTube.
Hey, PT Sean here, and welcome to DBZ Month. Yes, that's right. We're going to talk about the complete, all of it, every episode, 153 episode of Dragon Ball, the original series, which is very, very good. I highly recommend it. Y'all watch it. Even in sub. It's even good in sub. And I really am a dub lover. You can see it in this, video right here. Plug. But like, yes. Dragon Ball, we're going to talk about the whole series. I ain't going to waste your time. I'm just going to hop right in it. The first episode is called Secret of the Dragon Balls. They introduce Bulma and Goku. When they first meet up, they both try to kill each other. So Bulma smacked him with his car, and then Goku tried to lift his car, and then Bulma whipped out a whole gun, a whole Glock, and started shooting at Goku. For some reason it didn't do no effect about Goku because Goku's an alien. I don't think anyone knows about that because everybody been calling him a human so far. I don't know what's going on there. So the first episode, you get introduced to the bad guys, Emperor Palip in the game. In the first episode, when we get kidnapped by a talking dinosaur, she peed herself in the end. No joke. That's it. That what happened. After that first thrilling episode, Bulma convinced Goku to join her on an adventure to search the Dragon Balls. And let me tell you about this one scene. So Emperor Palip, so he over here farting at the table, and then he said, "Oh, you did that, right?" And then his boy like, "No, I didn't fart." So he hit this button, got four hands, got him strung up, and then he was threatening him to cut him in half, so he farted, so he'd feel better by himself. It's only two of them in there. Who they got impressed? It's the most craziest thing ever. Like it's hilarious. It caught me completely off guard. I'm like, yo, what the freak? Okay, go back to the Goku team. Goku finds Kami. Goku actually does the move, rock, paper, scissors. Darnell, if you watching, I told you it was a thing. It was a real move, and the Budokai series did not make it up. That was a real fight move. Watch Dragon Ball, episode 3. He does rock, paper, scissors. I was so freaking hyped because I thought it was a myth. So they bring the turtle to the sea. He comes back with Master Roshi. Master Roshi come bearing with gift. He gives Goku the flying Nimbus cloud. So Bulma noticed he got a Dragon Ball. So Master Roshi said, "Yeah, I won't pass you the Dragon Ball if you show me your panties." And I was like, "What?" And I literally wrote my notes after I saw that. Master Roshi is a creep. Apparently she didn't have panties on, so she flashed him her JJ. Okay, so I'm watching this scene, thinking to myself like, and this is the episode they meet Oolong, the shape-shifting pig. I'm just gonna call him the shape-shifting pig because that character. And I think everybody who knows this character can agree with me. He been terrorizing the town for a long time and kidnapping girls. He been doing it for like, I don't know how long. So Goku catch him, make him apologize to the town, and now he joined the game to look for the Dragon Balls. Enter Yamcha. They go in the desert. Yamcha is a desert bandit. He is the low life. So he comes to Goku and says, "Yo, run your pockets." So they have a good fight, and then Yamcha brings out Wolf Fang Fist, the most underrated fighting move of all time. Throw him into a building, thought he was knocked out, and then Goku comes back with the vengeance. And then Bulma stopped the fight with her looks. And here's the episode. Look it up. Look it up. Keep the eyes on the Dragon Balls. Ooh, tried to date rape Bulma. What the Chi-Chi shows up and the Ox King show up. Apparently, I don't know what happened. The whole anime is in sub, so I'm usually watching dub, so I must have missed something. The mountain's on fire, and he needs somebody to bring it up. By the way, Yamcha decked the living out of Chi-Chi, and that's the funniest thing ever to me. Like, he just said, "Bah!" The Ox King tell Goku to find his daughter Chi-Chi. So he found Chi-Chi and they go to Master Roshi's house to find out how to put out the fire. When Chi-Chi first see the Master Roshi, she tries to kill him. Straight up, like, that's what people do nowadays. Let me take him out real quick. Chi-Chi's a savage in the series. So after that, Master Roshi goes to the Ox King place and then do a Kamehameha wave to put out the fire. But also destroy the Ox King house, so win-win. After Goku saw Master Roshi do the Kamehameha, Goku learned the Kamehameha that takes years to do. So after that, Goku runs into this rabbit guy. This rabbit guy turned Bulma into a carrot. Somehow they turn her back. I don't want to get into it, but end of that episode, Goku takes him to the moon. Straight up, like he just gets the power pole and then takes him to the moon. So we find out why Bulma been looking high and low for the Dragon Balls. Is it A, B, C, or D? Come on, kids. Take your time. You're all wrong. It's to get a boyfriend. I'm not even lying, like, it's literally to get a boyfriend. It's, Emperor P, and you forgot about him, he stole their Dragon Balls somehow, and the whole gang worked together to get Dragon Balls back. They found him to his Castle Pyramid thing, and fell for a trap. Apparently, they knocked him out, took the last Dragon Ball on him, and summoned Shiran. Dragon, the shape-shifting pig, runs out of there and say his wish before Emperor P did. And you know who he wished for? Panties. So they'll try to fight their way out of there after they ruin the plans of Emperor P, and they end up getting captured by 100 dogs in the crew of EP. So they're in this place with a giant, I guess, sunroof, and this guy trying to cook them alive with the sun. So Goku hints saying his grandpa Gohan got killed by a giant ape beast. He looked at the moon, and the gang find out that he was the ape beast. He turned into an ape form and trashed EP whole castle. They tried to fight back and they failed. And Yamcha Boy cut Goku's tail off and he turned right back. And after all that, they all went their separate ways. Goku goes to Master Roshi's house to train. And Bulma, Yamcha, the pervert pig, and Yamcha's friend, I forgot to mention, I don't care about his name. He doesn't do much to the anime. Seriously, whose favorite character is that? This is the tournament saga, aka when Dragon Ball gets good. So Krillin make his first appearance, and his first appearance, I don't like him. He's just a little douche when you first see him. Goku and Krillin makes it there, and they said they want him to get trained, and then Master Roshi said, I ain't training none of y'all unless y'all bring me a bad joint to my house, you know what I'm saying? So they looked for a cute girl who were willing to go back to Master Roshi's house, and they found Launch. After they leave Launch to Master Roshi's house, Master Roshi said, I got you, bro. I got you now. So Master Roshi started training Goku and Krillin hard, delivering milk, finding rock, moving rocks. But it came a time to win 21 10-inch tournament. Apparently, Yamcha, who had been training in the middle of the jungle for the tournament, Goku, Krillin, and Yamcha win their matches, and they made it to like the semifinals. But also, Jackie Chan, definitely not Master Roshi, made the finals too. So first, Krillin won his match with this very smelly guy who did some very foul things to him. So Yamcha tried to fight Jackie Chung and got his butt thoroughly waxed. And after that, Krillin got his turn to get his butt whipped by Jackie Chung. And after that, the greatest fight ever, Jackie Chung, aka Master Roshi, versus Goku. And they go at it. I'm telling you. I know who wins at the end of this fight. but I didn't know, you feel me? It even got to the point that Goku turned into a great ape and he had to blow up the moon. By the way, didn't Piccolo blow up the moon in Z? How did the moon come back? Did somebody wish it back? Anyway, Goku lose by the inch. Like, it was real close. It was real close. It was down to the wire. Goku lost. And that's the end of the tournament saga. So the Red Ribbon Army saga starts out with Goku and Krillin training on their own. Goku goes out in the world and go train, and Krillin, I guess he's a stage at Kami house, well, Master Roshi house, to like train. Goku's running into all the people that he fought in the world tournament and helped him out. But what he really is searching for is the 4-star Dragon Ball, which is the mentor of his grandpa, which is Grandpa Gohan. And he's searching around, and he happened to run to Emperor Prelef with a Dragon Ball. But it turns out the Dragon Ball is fake. So the Red Ribbon Army shows up to start looking for the Dragon Ball. And the shopkeeper where they got the fake Dragon Ball from tries to, like, you see him holding his killing, like, he was ready to go, like. So he got shot dead. And the Red Ribbon Army and Emperor Prelef was fighting over a Dragon Ball. I guess he had a Dragon Ball or something like that. I forget what happened. I don't think they have a Dragon Ball. So they was fighting over it. And the Red Ribbon Army somehow take them down. And after that, like, Goku ran into Chi-Chi and the Ox King and inadvertently promised to marry Chi-Chi. Goku just thought it was some kind of food or something like that. It was it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. So Goku been searching over the Dragon Balls. He been collecting all the Dragon Balls, but the only thing he been really looking for is the 4-star Dragon Ball. But he started butting heads with the Red Ribbon Army, but not on purpose though. He ran into this guy named Silver. They built him up to being a very strong, powerful guy, but of course he had nothing on Goku. But he did end up blowing up his flying cloud. By the way, it's not really blow up. After he ended up taking care of Silver, he went on a plane to go north to find another Dragon Ball. It's super cold up there, and he ended up meeting this little girl called Sulo. And this whole town, this whole small village is getting attacked by the Red Ribbon Army. They like over there looking for the Dragon Balls, and they're attacking out the whole village. They're also looking for Goku, so they pretty much going through houses like, yo,
are you hiding a small child with a big head?
So they start messing with Sulu family, and Goku attacked back, and he said, you know what, I'm going to attack this thing called Muscle Tower. And let me tell you, I hate the whole arc with Muscle Tower. I hate that part. It's one of the most boring parts of the whole anime, like, oh my goodness. So like, he fights some guy who basically Arnold Schwarzenegger as Terminator. He beats the crap out of that guy, and then he goes and fight this ninja. Freaking hate that. I got his name written in the notes. I'm not even gonna look him up because seriously, this character, I'm not even all jokes aside, I literally hate this character. Like, they literally start playing hide and go seek, they start racing. Goku, just beat his and take down Muscle Tower. So he ended up bringing out Android 8. Android 8 didn't want to fight Goku because he a pacifist. So, worst Android ever. Seriously, like, I think they brought this guy back to life just to do that, and this is the most dumbest thing ever. What are you doing? I guess they wouldn't know how you act, but like, it's kind of funny how that happened. So Android 8 started to help Goku throughout Muscle Tower. He finally make it all the way to the top to fight General White. They beat that guy. They bring down Muscle Tower, and somehow that very annoying ninja survives that. So like, apparently Android 8 had a bomb inside of him, so they go to a place to get a bomb out, and they accidentally blow up this ninja. Thanks a lot, goodbye. So after that, Goku finds out his flying cloud is not blown up, it came back. So he go up to Metro City to find Bulma's house, because he found out his Dragon Radar wasn't working right. So he goes to the city. Of course, he didn't know where she at. He had to ask like a cop or a couple of people and stuff like that. And turns out Bulma is loaded. He goes to Bulma and the whole game comes back with Yamcha, everything. So apparently Yamcha is going through a birth patch, and they end up going to this theme park that these 3 thieves that got hired by the Red Woman Army, and they end up getting their hands on the Dragon Ball after tricking the whole game. They made Yamcha look like he was cheating on his girlfriend, so Bulma came in there and threw a box at his head. And on her way out, Goku said, you know what? Capturing the girl and got his Dragon Balls back. And after that, Bulma dumped Yamcha and then goes off on an adventure with Goku. The Gerald Blue Saga. So they go to an island and these rapey guys were trying to rape Bulma. They get mad and start shooting at her. Why they always use Bulma like that? I mean, she's kind of a crappy character in the Dragon Ball, but still, what the f, guys? What the f? So Goku and Bulma finds out that there's a Dragon Ball just very deep in the sea. They go to Kami House, aka Master Roshi House, to borrow a submarine. And Krillin joins the game. So they go down too deep in the ocean to find the Dragon Balls. And guess what?
What?
The Red Woman Army is on their tail. And Krillin and Bulma realize, hey, you got the Red Ribbon Army on your tail? Dude, that's the most evil army in the whole world. What the freak, man? What the freak? So they find a little underwater cave. Somehow they nearly escape the big ship that'll fire down on them. So they go in down there and they find out this underwater cave is like a whole pirate booty nest. It's crazy because they got their own lights, they got their own guard robots and traps. Krillin and Bulma and Goku get separated. Krillin and Bulma finds the treasure and also found where the Dragon Ball is at. But Gerald Blue followed them into that small pocket space of treasure. Krillin put up a good fight, but he got his butt whooped after Gerald Blue used some telekinesis. Casual telekinesis in the show. Just casual telekinesis. And apparently, like, he's gay. And Krillin over here making gay jokes. So, it's weird. It's very weird. Like, it does not age well at all. He over here making gay jokes and everything. He gonna get canceled like Kevin Hart like that one time. So Krillin nearly dies by Gerald Blue. He about to smash his head in with a rock or something. And then Goku shows up. So Goku, she give him the 1-2, buckle my shoes, and then he uses telekinesis power on Goku. He about to take Goku out, but a whole mouse saved Goku's life and gave him the leeway to beat up Gerald Blue. So the whole cave started to collapse on itself. So Goku told Bulma and Krillin to go start running out. So Goku starts searching for the Dragon Ball. He finally finds the Dragon Ball and he gets out of there. It was a very, very close call, but they finally get out of there with the Dragon Balls. And Bulma happened to hide a diamond in her panties. It's a thing that happens, so I'm just gonna look over it. Somehow Gerald Blue survived that whole event, followed them to Master Roshi house, and used his telekinesis power to wrap him up with rope and build a bomb in the house. The whole game was saved by launch. And after that, Goku went to go chase Gerald Blue. And they went into Penguin Village. So they have a little adventure, they meet all the characters, I'm looking over it. But at the end of that episode, Gerald Blue went to go threaten the whole family. And he paralyzed Goku so he couldn't move at all. So Ariel saved the day by whooping Gerald Blue. And Goku heads back to the game after all the noise. And that's the end of Gerald Blue Saga. The Commander Red Saga. So he went to go find the Dragon Ball around Korean Tower. He found the Dragon Ball, but it turns out it's another assassin out for Goku blood. And it's Mercenary Tao. Mercenary Tao is one of the greatest assassins around the world right now. Goku went to go fight him, but he is clearly outmatched. Mercenary Tao do a Delta Ray to take out Goku. Goku would have been dead if he didn't get saved by his Dragon Ball in his chest. By the way, Upa shows up and he killed Upa dad. First death in Dragon Ball caught me completely off guard. I'm like, oh. Goku wanted to get stronger. So he finds out that he didn't climb Kareem. I'm probably saying his name wrong. So he finally climbed up there. Apparently it's a little myth about drinking the divine water, but the divine water is just regular water. The training is actually the water. So Goku was training with him for like about a couple of days. When Goku finished his training, Mercenary Tao showed back up to get the last Dragon Ball. turns out he's a little bit unmatched he thought he was. Goku wiped the windows with this boy. Like, he takes him out. And he tried to take him out with a bomb, and then Goku kicked the bomb right back in his face, and he's out. He got blown out. Goku vowed to wish Oppo dad back to life with the Dragon Balls, so he went to go get the last Dragon Ball. Just happened to be in the Red Ribbon Army care. So he goes all the way over there and takes on the whole Red Ribbon Army. Single-handedly. Goku friends find out about it and then try to go help him. So Goku takes on the whole army. He had a little trouble with the mech, but he takes them all out. He got the whole Red Ribbon Army packing. Fortune Terry Baba Saga. So Goku can't find what the last Dragon Ball is at. So Master Roshi tell him about his older sister, Fortune Teller Baba. So they go over there to Fortune Teller Baba, and they finds out that you gotta pay 1,000,000 zennies to get your fortune teller there, or you have to fight 5 mighty warriors. So they choose the latter. With Krillin, Upa, Yamcha, and Goku, they were pretty much ready to fight. Krillin went up against a vampire named Dracula. No, I lied to you not. That's what his name. I think it's either Dracula man or just Dracula. So, yeah. So, they end up defeating him with garlic and stuff like that. And the next fighter after that is a Invisible Man. It's literally just a invisible guy. They end up putting some blood on him. I showed the image there. That's how they did it. Yeah, they take him out. And then the third guy was the Mummy. Yamcha got his butt thoroughly whipped by this guy. And then Goku comes in and takes him out. He almost loses, but he ended up taking him out. And after that, the fourth fighter was Devil Man. Yeah, they got really creative with the name this saga. So Goku went to fighting that guy, and Devil Man tried to use his beam on him, that doesn't work, and Goku takes him out. And then the fifth fighter, there was this very strong fighter that was beating the living crap out of Goku. And I just happen to know his weakness with his tail. And it turns out this very, very special and secret fighter is Grandpa Gohan. They have a little reunion, and then Goku ended up finding out where the Dragon Ball is at. Apparently, the OG villains, Infla P and the crew had it. They couldn't sense the Dragon Ball, the Dragon Raider, because it was in a car, so I guess that's why they couldn't do it. Goku goes out to go get the Dragon Ball, and he ended up taking him out with a Kamehameha, end up getting the Dragon Ball back. And stealing my man clothes. Goku comes back to Dragon Ball, wish Upa dad back to life. And after that, Goku got set off to train even more harder for the next tournament. But this time, he couldn't use his flying cloud to get around. He had to swim, run, get everywhere. The last couple episodes of this saga is pretty much filler episodes. But he ended up meeting these two mainstay characters, douchebag Tien and douchebag Chanshu. They was in there trying to make money off of people by conning them. Everybody weird when you first meet them. You don't like them at all. It's weird. The Tien Xian Saga. This saga is just basically Tournament 22 Saga. So everybody joins the tournament. Master Roshi posing at Jackie Chung, Goku, Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, and Chanshu. Everybody there. And it's a pretty good fight. We got Tien doing this good stuff, but it all got serious when Yamcha went up against Tien. Tien whooped Yamcha butt. And this will not be the last time Yamcha get whooped. He does a Kamehameha and Tien was able to deflect it. And he ended up breaking Yamcha's leg. Krillin and Chanshu fought. Apparently, yeah, there's a little bit of rivalry over there. And Chanshu was doing his telekinesis moves. And Krillin barely won. Jackie Chung versus Tien. This battle was real. So they pretty much was going at it back and forth and going ham. But Master Roshi stopped the match and walked off, believing that Tien had some good in him. And after that fight, it was the very great and anticipated fight, Krillin versus Goku. And Krillin, he holds his own a little bit. The only reason why Krillin lost is because Goku did the reverse Kamehameha. After all that's going, it's two that stand. Tien and Goku. They go at it. It's a lot of good fights. He do a volleyball, a move I really hate in Fighter Z. Chanshu was cheating for Tien, and Tien noticed it, and he tells Chanshu to back off. And he also was mad about his mentor, so he told him to back off too. So he pretty much showed that he was gonna be on his own. He become a Ronin. A Ronin? No, a Ronin. A ninja without a master, pretty much. That. Why am I explaining this? He just disowned his master, pretty much. After that, Tien pull out the move. He does Tri-Beam, and he pretty much takes out the whole battlefield. Takes out the whole ring. So if he fell in anything, he would be out. Or he get hit by it, he would be dead. So they all in the air fighting as hard as they can. Goku somehow knocked Tien out the air, and they both falling. And Goku had this until some random douchebag with a car hit Goku in the face. So Goku lose another 10 Inchi World Tournament. By the way, 10 Inchi is World Tournament in Japanese, right? Am I right? After that, it all round down. Everybody at the same table. Everybody was pretty much running down, thinking like, "Oh, this is amazing." So Goku forgot the Dragon Ball at the, before it started Dragon Ball at the tournament. So Krillin said, "Oh, I got this," and I don't know how I didn't make this. Everybody was holding back, smiling, and then Goku had a sense of something bad happened. So he runs down there, and we found Krillin dead body. I was not expecting this. I don't know how I didn't see this coming. Shaking my head. I should have known. So, oh my goodness. See, you don't know how good this is compared to the other sagas. This is the first saga that actually felt like Dragon Ball Z. It was stakes, people dying, and yada yada yada. Goku saved the world. Let's hop into this thing. The King Piccolo saga starts out right after what happened in the last saga. Krillin is dead. So Goku, right after he found his body, his first reaction to find out who killed him. Master Roshi tried to stop him, tried to order him to stop, but Goku wasn't having it. So he went to go to find the person who killed Krillin. He found the demon that killed Krillin. And the beast was pretty strong. He easily destroyed the flying Nimbin cloud with a blast, and he take Goku out by knocking him out and throwing him to the ground. He thought Goku was dead, but honestly, he didn't know Goku was an alien himself. So we find out who sent this creature to go kill Krillin over the Dragon Ball. It was King Piccolo. King Piccolo is a demon that was trapped in this jar. And guess who let him out? Guess who? I want you to guess. It was MP in the crew. They did it so they can strike a deal with King Piccolo. By the way, King Piccolo do not keep that thing. He said, "I'll think about it." He was saying, "I'll think about it" the whole time. And you trust this guy. I hate these people. This is more disgraceful when they did the Goku and GT just because. Come on now. So, King Piccolo had his plan to steal all the Dragon Balls and to kill all the strongest warriors around the world so nobody will gang up on him, pretty much. He did that by laying punching nasty eggs out his nasty throat. By the way, it looked like he gave real birth out his throat. It doesn't look fun to do, guys. So while this is going on, Goku is running through the jungle and people are paying Krillin in a coffin and everything, and Goku runs into Yajirobe, and Goku finally killed the one that killed Krillin. King Piccolo finds Goku and beats the crap out of him, and Yajirobe literally dips off. So they think he's dead. Of course, Goku was not dead. Piccolo found out that the Dragon Balls in the area, which is around Master Roshi and Tien and Chanshu. Chanshu and Master Roshi knows that King Piccolo have all the rest of the Dragon Balls. And they know they have to fight him for it. But it's only one move that can actually take him out. It's a move called a Mofu that trapped King Piccolo in a jar that happened years ago. And it was by Master Roshi Master. Master Roshi knows the Mofu is very powerful. Like, it would kill you if you use it on somebody. So, yeah. King Piccolo knew about them having the Dragon Balls and he ain't sue it. So he swallowed them so they won't pit one over him. So he faced off with Master Roshi. Master Roshi told Tien and Chansu to like pretty much chill out. And he almost got King Piccolo with the Mofu. But he missed. He freaking missed. I'm like, wow, bro. Wow. By the way, King Piccolo was shook at the fact he knows the move, the Mofu. Like, he is scared to go back in the battle. I wonder how life in the battle will be. I'm assuming it wasn't like a genie in the bottle. A demon in the bottle. Chansu was trying to help. He get killed by King Piccolo. And Tien is unable to move because Master Roshi did something to Tien. So he watched Master Roshi die because he did the Mofu. And it takes your life force apparently. And Chansu died from a strike from King Piccolo. King Piccolo wished himself to be young. That makes he's even more powerful. And that means Goku is in big trouble. After King Piccolo turned himself young, he decided to make himself known by going to Capitol Hill. Or Capitol Hill for the whole world. And all this is happening. Goku is just trying to get stronger by climbing this very big cat tower. Again, of course, he have a little journey with the super divine water that he finds in like a very, very, very cold place with Jojobi. And apparently, this drink can kill you, but if it doesn't kill you, you become stronger. And Goku drank it, and he survived, and he became stronger. But while all this is happening, King Piccolo took over Capitol Hill. He blew up a whole town and said, I want to keep on blowing up random towns until I blow everything up. I won't do that random, just because. And everybody saw this on the news, everybody scrambling, everybody scared, everybody's just helpless. And also at this time, Tien is also learning the Mofu. Knowing that he's going to kill him, he knows that he's the only one that can do it. He's been training extra hard doing the Mofu, but after he got it done, he go face off with Piccolo. King Piccolo just laid an egg and had his minion beat the crap out of him. Also, he scared the living crap out of King Piccolo with the Mofu. He almost got him, but his minion like this. Yeah. And he destroyed the thing, and the Mofu was Ofu. And by the way, Tien survived it, so that was surprising. But it all come ahead when Goku showed up. The fight was very good, with Goku surprising the heck out of King Piccolo. King Piccolo was not ready, like he was just beating the living crap out of him. The only reason why Goku actually had a problem because Tien was in the area. He said he would kill Tien if he moved, so he kept on throwing rocks at him that would pretty much take out his legs, take out his arms, and he only had one hand left. But apparently King Piccolo thought that was enough. Goku had that one hand, and he used that one hand to create the first one-hand Kamehameha. Yup. The first one-hand Kamehameha. A lot of people thought Gohan did it. Nope, it was Goku. The first one-hand Kamehameha blasted himself up using the technique of reverse Kamehameha to bust right through King Piccolo's stomach. But he laid an egg and spit it somewhere, and this egg would soon be King Piccolo. No, this egg would soon be Piccolo Jr. Okay, by the way, I forgot to mention a couple of stuff in the last saga. King Piccolo blew up Shenron, so they couldn't use the Dragon Balls. But Goku learned that he can find the person who created the Dragon Balls. Goku finds up the Karin Tower and finds out that he can use the standing pole to connect himself to the lookout. He don't know what the lookout is, but he goes all the way up there and he finds Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo said he will see the cradle of the Dragon Balls if he can go past him. And he could not go past Mr. Popo. You ain't messing with Mr. Popo like that boy. Woo! Never use him like this ever again. He's like young Chi-Chi. Goku goes up to meet Kami, and he immediately felt threatened because he looked just like King Piccolo. But he finds out that this is not King Piccolo. Well, he is, but kind of not. Because he casts his dark self into the world, which is King Piccolo, and he Kami, so he's all good. So he's pretty much the guardian of this planet. Goku asked him about Dragon Ball. He made Dragon Ball in like a couple of seconds, made Shenron, and then he wished everybody back to life. that got killed by King Piccolo and all that good stuff. So Kami tells that King Piccolo is still alive, or the essence of him is still alive right now. That's why he's still alive, because that guy dies, he dies too. King Piccolo dies, Kami dies, King Piccolo dies. Vice versa. Kami told Goku that this Piccolo is going to be even stronger than the last. So Goku trains throughout this whole half of this saga. And also, all his friends is on their advanced training too. Goku training was very hard. It involved him trying to dodge lightning, traveling through time, meeting young Master Roshi and young Crane Master and their master who created the Mofu and everything. It was a whole bunch of 10 episodes of training. So you see Yamcha, Tien, and Chansu training too, and then a time jump out of nowhere to the World Tournament. Everybody little rugged and people wonder where Goku at. Goku shows up and he got a growth spurt. Goku is taller than everybody right now. You hardly recognize this guy. The tournament starts long, and you also see a figure, and it's Piccolo Jr. And also, Chi-Chi shows up, grown up Chi-Chi, and she's still fighty. But Goku and nobody else know who the heck that is. The first big fight was Tien versus Toko, the greatest assassin in the world, pretty much. And he's back with robot parts because he got blown up by Goku. So they fight, and it was like the most crazy thing. They showed flashbacks because he was the Master Crane brother. And Tien took him out with the easiness. He didn't kill him, but he told him to go home and never come back again. This girl that we know is Chi-Chi, Goku's golden fighter, and she's going him. Goku like, I don't even know who you are. And he finds out it's Chi-Chi. She remind him, said, yo, you promised me that we were gonna get married. What's going on? And Goku like, I thought it was a fruit or a vegetable or something like that. I thought it was just dinner. So like Goku said, hey, I made a promise, so whatever. And just like that, they got engaged. By the way, hint, the last couple of episodes, hint. You think I'm joking? I'm not. This is no punchline. Hint. This mystery guy, just this very old guy that just happened to make himself all the way up to the final somehow. Yamcha ended up fighting him, and he found out that this guy, he's very strong. He embarrassed Yamcha right on the spot, and Yamcha don't know what happened. In front of his girlfriend, Bulma. By the way, Bulma is thirsty in the mug. Over here looking at Goku like, who that? And they found out the old man is actually Kami. Goku knows, but nobody else knows. And the great fight, Tien versus Goku, the rematch of the century. They go ham, and they actually realized that Goku was wearing weighted clothes, so he wasn't even going that hard, which is crazy. So Goku beats Tien after a lengthy fight, and they both got respect for each other. Tien pride is a little bit hurt, but he wanted to be able to beat Goku. If only he knew what was going on in Z. Kami finally fights Piccolo one-on-one, and Kami tried to say, you know, F this, I'm doing a Mofu. He did a Mofu and tried to capture Piccolo, but Piccolo was ready for this. He did a reverse Uno card move and threw it right back to him and put Kami into the jar. And then swallowed the jar. By the way, he just took an old man body. I don't know how unhumane is that. Like, he don't know where was he at. Dude, what the heck, Kami? What the heck? So, the last biggest battle of the whole series. Piccolo Jr. versus Goku. And it's very epic. It actually shows the move where Piccolo get giant size for the first time. Goku somehow holds on. When Piccolo was giant, he even hopped in his throat to get the jar out. Piccolo do a super destructive wave to blow up the whole island. Somehow Goku dodges it. Coming from the sky, heads butts Piccolo. Piccolo is down for the count, and this goes down in history of Goku first winning the World Tournament. Kami was trying to kill Piccolo when he's down, but Goku said no, I want to fight him again, pretty much. Yeah. He wanted to fight him again. He gave Piccolo a central beam to get him up to leave. Kami was trying to get Goku to become the next Guardian, but Goku was like, I gotta get married. And the last 4 episodes was Goku getting married. The mountain that all the way back to the first saga that was on fire, got on fire again. Like, I guess it's on a volcano. Like, don't live there. Don't live there. And the Ox King is stuck in there. So Chi-Chi and Goku go on to an adventure to find the Bebe leaf. What was it? The Bebe fan? They found out the Bebe fan was fanning the flames. So they went to this other world place to actually find how to stop it. The end of the adventure, one of the end of the adventures, he finds this lady that had the power to stop the fire. But he also found Grandpa Gohan. Goku goes down there and fixes the thing so that thing won't catch on fire again. Goku and Chi-Chi get married, and that was the end. Thank y'all so much for watching all the way to the end. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like, comment below. Let me know you want to see more stuff like this or other Dragon Ball Z stuff. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that, big subscribe button. Give me some Dragon Balls with it while you at it. While I can make a wish, well, y'all can ring that bell. Ding ding. So, y'all be good, y'all be safe, and see you in the Kia.